Nagarjan, tell us the details of who all were involved, which sort of agencies that were involved in this joint operation, and importantly, as we look at these evidence, this clearly shows that this is not something that's an easy plan to carry out. This must have taken some days, even weeks or more, to gather all these raw materials, to put them together to make explosives. So tell us more about how did the investigation really go on so that they ensured that they were caught red-handed.
In fact, this was the operation from the Bangalore City Police, the crime branch specifically to say so. And it was the CCB who got the tip-off from their informants and other sources, and they nabbed these culprits immediately. In fact, the information that I've got just now from our sources is that this team was planning on a large-scale explosion involving more than 10 people. So seems like this is not just the 5 accused, maybe there are more people. That's the information that I'm getting right away. And the CCB received information about this plan, and they traced the location through some digital footprint of the suspects, and hence they arrested them. And we have also got information that the raw materials, they have enough raw materials to make an explosive, and they were also watching some videos is what we are told. Right now they have 4 walkie-talkies, 7 pistols, 45 bullets, 2 daggers, and other incriminating evidence like paper documents as to some text as well. So these are the ones the police are hoping on to take the case further. But we'll have to wait and watch as to what was the motive behind war. Was there any handler, or was it just these 5 who met in the prison, started talking to each other? And why Bengaluru? These 5 are also native of Bengaluru city. Then why did these 5 only choose Bengaluru? Was there any other intention as such? So we'll have to get more information, as they were already having a criminal record back from 2017.
Nagarjan, what you've said is very important, and I'd like to reiterate on that, because these criminals, rowdy criminals, locals in Bengaluru, had gone to prison. That's where they met some inmates. Can we say then that they would not be the mastermind, that they are not the ones who were spearheading it? There could be, as you were also talking about, a bigger handler, a bigger mastermind in the prison or somewhere else, and was attempting all of this. Nagarjan.
Well, that's true, but the police are being extremely tight-lipped. But what information through our sources that we have got is that, yes, they were talking to someone in the prison. They were motivated there, and we exactly don't know the whereabouts of that person and who was that and what is his credential. But there is a confirmation that these 5 terror suspects were in talk with another under trial or an accused in the prison. And that's when this motive came across. Let me also bring in Mr. Sagai Raj, my colleague here from the Bangalore Bureau. Sagai, where did this 5 suspected terrorists, where did they get the information? We were also talking about they were being in touch with someone in the prison. What more do we have on this?
So what we get to learn through our police sources is they were in touch with a terror accused in the prison in Parappanagrahara. He's been identified as T. Nazir, and he was arrested in a few terror cases, and they came in contact. They were arrested in a case which involved a murder, and as well as one case in 2017 of a murder during pandemic in 2021, 20 to 21. There was one more case where a kidnap and murder case which was been involved in, these guys were involved in those cases. They were arrested in the same case, and they were inside the prison. That's when they came contact with T. Nazir. They have been identified as Junaid, Sohail, Mudassir. All these guys came in contact with T. Nazir, and that's when they were radicalized, and they got all these guns, ammunitions and other things to do explosion in the city of Bengaluru. CCB averted all these things, and it's been a big break for the CCP in Bengaluru.
Pooja, as you heard Sagai talk about Mr. T. Nazir, or the accused T. Nazir, who was in Parappanagrahara, the Bangalore Central Prison, who was in touch with this 5 accused. So most likely that they were the ones who were in talks, and when they got the bail and came out, they started continuing with the terror activity. But what's important right now is the political implications of it, Pooja. Right now the assembly session is ongoing in Karnataka. BJP has already started talking about this, that it is only because of the Congress government, the appeasement politics, that the city of Bengaluru has come to this stage, that the Bangalore police, if not for being effective, a major tragedy would have hit Bangalore. And for all you know, know, it would be an unfortunate incident. Most likely the BJP is going to take this issue on the floor of the House, maybe ask for a discussion as to what did the police do and how did this happen that accused already who has a criminal background was let out free and he was already planning with other handlers. So how did this happen? So most likely there will be political implications considering BJP is in the opposition today and they've already started talking on Twitter as well as India Today.
You're making a very important point. This is, of course, as much about the investigations, but it's also about the politics of it. The BJP will be quick to jump in on that. Also tell us, Nagarjun, the evidence that the agencies have recovered, eventually for the Central Crime Branch, for the Karnataka Police, they will have to put forth what did they find with these criminals if they are alleging that they were wanting or trying to plant massive explosives or attempting an explosion of that nature. So can you tell us a bit more about what all was recovered as these visuals run on our screens?
Yes, Pooja. As of now, there were 45 bullets, live bullets, 7 weapons, 13 mobile phones and some documents that were recovered, walkie-talkie also that was recovered. So they were not just communication devices, but not just the regular cell phones that we all use. If someone has a intention to hide from the digital records, they use walkie-talkies.
Yes.
These are the weapons that are seized. Let me try showing it to you once again here. The evidence is right here. You can see the digital evidence. I'm pointing you at the blue box with the gun here. That's the gun that they have right here, and 13 mobile phones that they have. Let me try asking the camera person to zoom in a bit and show you. Look at the pistols and the guns they have recovered. In the blue box is the dagger or the knife that they have. Walkie-talkies in the pink box, and these are the communication devices, Pooja, that they were using. And you can see the knife or the dagger. And this is the gun, the pistol that they were using. And there were also bullets. 45 bullets has been seized by the Central Crime Branch here in Bengaluru. And also the phones, 13 phones were also seized. They've also kept here for showcasing to the media. Evidences that they have picked up from the accused. Not just this, but also a lot of digital footprint in terms of communication messages, call records. All of it were found, and hence they traced them down, and yesterday they have arrested is what we are told.